Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. I feel like you didn't get, you or they, whoever's energy this is, it's like it's not going the way you thought it would, or it's not going the way it was presented to you. It's like you were presented with a vision of how the relationship would or could go or could be, but it's like you feel like, well, it's not really happening, where is this vision that I was promised? It kind of feels like, because these two cards speak to being under somebody's spell. So you kind of feel like you've been led down this path, maybe only to be betrayed, having to do with relationships. It's like you were promised this very happy looking family union, future together, but it's not what you got. You feel like you've been perhaps robbed of something you desired, or that you thought you could have, and it's like now it feels out of reach. So you kind of may feel like this person was performing with this magician here, like they were a bit of a trickster with both of these cards, the Pied Piper and the Magician, when it comes to this opportunity of the Ace of Rods. It's because now this is where we are. This is representing the everyday life of the relationship. And it's like, well, it's just like you're together, but you're not, you're together, but it's like you just go through the motions. You're there, but just not together. It's like the spark is gone. Whatever you thought you had, well, it kind of feels like you were deceived, or it was an illusion. You can't, it's like you're thinking about this, and it's like, okay, so this is on your mind, and it's like you can't quite make up your mind. You keep changing your mind about what the reason could be for this sudden loss of passion, maybe. And it's breaking your heart. I mean, those 3 swords fell out, but the heart is wounded. So there was some disappointment here when it comes to this relationship that is the cause of this broken heart. And maybe it's 3 different things. Maybe it's several different things. There's a lot of, it's pouring rain on this card, if you could see. And rain is indicative of many, many worries, a lot of issues that could be at the root, or the root cause of that bleeding heart. It could be that somebody was not ready for this relationship, not ready to work together, or to compromise. It could be that it just kind of feels like somebody was not ready, but like now they are, or they will be. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like there is regret for this. Um, I feel like you're going to hear from this person again, or that you're going to, you are together. So at some point, um, you, this person is going to come to you, and you're going to talk about this, and it is what is needed. It could be that you're together, or the together means like a relationship, but not necessarily living together. It could be that you are in a relationship with somebody, but there's distance, like you live in different towns perhaps. Um, and there's it could be there's distance between you, but um, I have a lot of insecurities, a lot of concerns. There's the possibility, if you are not together, then somebody shows up to talk about this, because um, I feel honestly somebody wasn't ready emotionally when this began. Maybe they thought they were, but maybe there was a deeper issue with this person. Maybe they themselves were carrying some emotional baggage that you were unaware of, that they kept hidden with the magician, because there's sleight of hand with the magician, you know. Maybe that's why the magician is here, because they were hiding something. They were hiding maybe the fact that they weren't quite ready for that relationship, or to carry it to this level, you know. Someone here is keeping silent about a change that is needed. Um, yeah. They're not talking because they're afraid if they do, it will blow up on them. So, I mean, and we have that same energy up here. They don't want this to end, but I mean, is the spark still here, or is it not, you know? This is a card of the spark being gone, the day-to-day life in a relationship, going through the motions. And this is also a card of the spark walking away. You see her walking away with the flame. She is passion, and she's walking away. And so the page is looking at his rod, wondering if he could bring it back to life. But in order to do that, he would need to start talking. Because what I see here is everyday life, they're not talking. And what I see here and what I see here, they're not talking still. So maybe that's a bit of a problem. And so when you're not talking, you're guessing what's going on. And a guess is not a fact. And so you see where this problem is leading. It is growing into a potential tower, is where it's leading. Because now somebody, they don't have the facts, maybe too afraid to ask for the facts to make a situation worse. So they're not talking, and they think the other person is acting, or that maybe the other person is cheating. I mean, the imagination can take 1,000 different routes, you know. The imagination is going to run down the path of the things that they would fear most, you know. based on their life experience. And so there's somebody's undecided about something that's hidden from them. Okay, so something's hidden from them. That's this person wondering what the other person is doing, why there's distance between them. This may have been going on for quite some time. They're also wondering if they could heal this. Is there a possibility? Somebody's behavior here is very mysterious. Something could have happened, or something does happen quite suddenly that will take this relationship down a different path. Somebody wants to find a solution. The solution is not just to sit here and be quiet about your feelings. You need to talk about those feelings. Because if you don't, all you're doing is keeping something afloat that can potentially lead to a tower moment. If you don't want that tower moment, and you don't, from what I can see, then you need to step up. You need to be, even if they're not talking, then you talk. You be the one. You take the lead here. Be the first. Because the whip is here with the flowers. So everything can be well here. It can be when you got the flowers. But the flowers is coming before the whip. So if you want this, if you want the energy from these flowers, you're going to have to take action. You or them, whoever this energy belongs to, needs to take action. Get things moving with the whip. There's most likely something in their life that they've been putting off to tell the other person, because maybe it's too painful, or it's hard for them to talk about. It's just too hard. And they maybe have been putting it off and putting it off. Well, they need to get it done. They need to stop procrastinating and get it done. And if they do, if they take action on whatever this is, then things will be well. That's how you get to the flowers. You have to take action. That's how you get this very happy solution. Excuse me. So somebody's really up in their mind. You see the occupation and the concern. 1 minute, I'll be right back. Yeah, so the occupation is about the thought process. This is somebody burning that midnight oil. They've got a lot of worries, a lot of concerns. That's exactly what the Three of Swords is talking about. And all of these thoughts, it's like, excuse me, 1 minute. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Can't get rid of it. Anyway, so all of these thoughts, the way the mind is going, the fact that they don't have facts, that they're left to imagine, that they're not talking and just sitting there imagining the worst, right? It's causing all of these insecurities, not just in their inner house, but in the outer house. I mean, just look to your surroundings around you, okay? And that really speaks loudly to what's going on within you. If you want to fix that, you need to fix this, what's going on inside. It's the key. So, communication is very important. Action is very important. Um, Being the one to take the first step to open up, to get things on the table. It's a simple matter of some adjustments here that need to be made to restore the balance here. You know, I feel like whatever these worries are, it's like I feel like somebody's focusing really on a lot of little things, but like in the grand scheme of things, these little things are not as big as they think they are. Okay. Um, Okay, so we have lopsided effort, we have a healing in progress, and trauma involved. So this is about somebody, lopsided effort is about only one person putting the effort. Um, and this could have been because of trauma, and that's exactly what we saw in the cards. And this is why, this is it. Only one person was putting the effort, and it's so it was like you were just together, but you were not, you know. And that that could have been because of past experience again. It could be that the way somebody's behavior, which was mysterious because in the beginning it wasn't like that. It's like they suddenly drew back or pulled back. It's like 1 minute they had this beautiful vision, and then the next minute it's like, what happened? Where is it? You know? Oh, there's like this sudden distance between the two of you. It had to do with some previous trauma, excuse me. There is a healing in progress here, or there will be. But it's like I said, action needs to be taken. It cannot be left to the imagination, because if it's left to the imagination, the tower will occur. If you open the lines of communication, then all will be well. Do not leave it to simmer. Okay? And so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.